Let's do it.
Hey everybody! Welcome to another episode of Who's That Anime with your host Stephen Collin. I'm moving my fingers really fast, just like they're charging into another
Just like
episode. Chargeman Ken, go!
I love the fact that our new unofficial thing is charging into another episode.
It might just last for a bit longer than Chargeman Ken.
I know we've always talked about like making t-shirts and things like that, and maybe one day we should make Chargeman Ken merch.
No.
It's an animated picture of you and me doing the charge and go thing.
An animated picture.
Yeah. Not just a photo of us.
Oh god. Get the wee LED square in the chest.
Doing the whole thing.
Oh,
Be great.
do it low res too, just like being
Just like
Chargeman.
Chargeman Ken. You can even see like some of the hairs and smudging where they've just not held the still right for a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh god.
I know actually.
I meant to say, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this the very first episode we did of this. Of course, this is our bonus season. We're doing Chargeman Ken, all 65 episodes, but today we're covering episodes 11 to 15. I think I mentioned this in the very first episode of this we did, that they were released Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, week by week by week by week.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Between April and June 1974. So technically we're on week 3 as well as episode 3.
Oh yeah. It's pretty concurrent then, eh? It's like
Yeah, we're doing
like
week
we're
by
going
week.
back in time.
Yeah.
Maybe we used our revival or Steins Gate. Who knows?
Or shinning.
Or the shitting.
No wait, that's something different. What was it called? What was it called in Steins Gate?
Stein is
It was
Steiner
Steiner sense.
No, it's something like I can't remember what you called it. It's something stupid.
I can't. His reading Steiner.
Reading Steiner, that was it. Yeah, because
There you go.
could remember everything.
I knew it was something equally dumb. So, as I said, today we're going to cover episodes 11 to 15. Oh god, this episode. The first of the episodes, episode 11, Save the Earth!
Oh yeah, this is it. So this we kind of prelude to this one. This is the one where they're in a meeting, by scientists and. Wait, I think the scientists are there already. I mean, they're in the meeting with the scientists.
No, the parents are in the meeting again, at the heart of a problem that the world has to experience. They're there.
And Ken's there.
Yeah, when the butterflies were there, so were the parents.
Yeah, but I don't think Ken was.
No, he wasn't. You're right.
So anyway, they're meeting. Ken's there, and they're saying, "Oh, there's this planet coming. This flaming meteorite coming to land, hit Earth." It's like, okay.
Yep.
And it's going to kill us all. And it's like, cool. Why don't you use the Gulliver's Ray or something?
Gulliver's Ray.
Yeah, Gulliver's Ray. That's weird, actually. It's like,
does it
but
mean?
well, Gulliver travels, man.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with a ray?
Because Gulliver invented the ray. And it doesn't actually destroy it, it just pushed it, but it's planet Iron, they were calling it.
Yeah.
It's because it's too heavy to use the ray, so they get Chargeman to go out and hit it a few times so it shrinks so they should be able to move it with the ray. And then the father was like, "You can't be doing that, Ken, it's too dangerous." "But I have to, Dad. It's to save the world."
Yep.
Approximately the line that they used.
And then he's like, "Nope, I'm calling the person now to tell them you're not coming."
Yeah, but he's in the meeting with them. But then they get hacked, and the Demon King appears on the things like,
yeah, he's there.
We don't want the Earth destroyed either, because we just want to conquer it and rule over you or something.
Well, they want the children.
They want the children, not the children. Will somebody think of the children?
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
that's a thing that they want for some reason.
well, at least in the first episode. Anyway,
It's not consistent. It's not consistent what it is they want. They want the children, they want him dead, and then they kind of just want him dead.
and they want
Like,
Earth.
I mean, quite honestly, they could just get in a ship and hide out in space, and then he'd be dead.
Yeah. So they're like, we want Earth, so we're calling it a truce. Let's do it. And he's like, you better not be lying. And then and that was it. And then they go into space, and he shoots rockets at this flying uh, fireball, and then uh,
It deflects it.
it looks like it's deflecting it. But then they're looking on the screen in Earth and saying, "Oh, look, it looks a bit smaller. We can fire the ray now." And he goes like, turning around and firing the ray out the rocket that he was in,
Oh
and
wait,
because he was in a
was
ship.
Gulliver's Ray a shrink ray?
No, it was a ray it pulled.
Yeah, I thought that it was a tractor beam.
It pushes. Sorry, it pushes. Doesn't do
I
anything.
mean, it was a
Doesn't
reverse tractor beam.
it essentially pushes the meteoroid away from Earth, and he does it. And it's like, oh no, we can't. And then I think the Julians have like a better named one. I think it was called Pulsar Ray.
Yeah, they have one that was complimentary of it.
Yeah, we have one that's superior to yours because everything they make is superior to
It's superior.
Earth.
Yep.
And they push it away, and then they do it, and it's like, yeah, we did it. And that was
That's it.
I mean, at this point, the Jurians kind of easily turned on him and went, right, truth is over. We sorted this out. Like any good
Bad guy.
bad guy villain person always turns as soon as the good thing's done.
They were literally ship to ship in space, and I was waiting. It's like, oh, the thing's gone now. They could just shoot him.
Yeah, but they had like 30 seconds left.
So yeah, went to the credits. It is wild that there's not much else to say about that episode.
I mean, that's quite a long talking for an episode so far.
It is. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, in which case, I guess we'll move on to episode 12. We can't eat vegetable salad.
Yeah. So this one's
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah, and then the brother comes in, says, you're doing your exercises to keep you slim.
Yep.
You fat pig
You're fat, Karen.
Yeah.
Is basically his whole vibe of this episode, and I kind of hate it.
And
He's just such a jerk.
she's like, you're meanie. And then they run out and they knock over the radio, which then turns on to his broadcast saying that there's the vegetable patches
There's no
again.
vegetable.
getting
You know what's
destroyed.
great about that actually is the fact that he goes, well, you're fat, Karen. Anyway, Mom's tea's ready, and she's like, oh, thank God, I'm starving. It's like this is just such whiplash going on all over the place here. And then of course he's like barreling down all of the food because there's no vegetables, and she's like, I don't want to eat any of this. I don't just want to eat meat.
Yeah, and they were like, well, we can't be doing that. And then I think he turns on the TV again, and then they go and basically say, oh, they're worried that the lack of vegetables is going to impact the meat and fish well.
Yep.
And then they're like,
And then does it just cut to the Duralians basically just shooting all the plants?
no, he and his dad go out and
Oh, that's right.
so he goes like, well, we've got to do something, and the dad goes, I'm coming too. And it's like, all right. And then
Mustache power.
yeah, Chargeman Ken it, and then they fly around, and I think they see it like I think it cuts to the Druids, and they're just like destroying the field, and then
They just shoot plants and trees and
yeah, and then they go to they fly away really slowly, and then they come in really slowly. You go, oh, this is all destroyed, and then Dad goes, let's go to the control center. So they fly to the control center where the Trillions have gone to the control center, and then they fly in really slowly but really slowly, like
really slowly.
uh, like immensely slow.
Yeah.
And they go, "That's the Trillians," and the Trillians go, "Oh shit, that's Chargeman Ken! Quick attack!"
And he kills them all.
No, I think he just destroys
Is it
the
just main
ray.
ship?
I think he destroys the ship with
The thing on it?
the thing is destroying the crops. I don't know.
And I mean, but then we cut back to the exact same way that the episode started,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
but
her doing her exercise.
yeah, he does say, she does say, we need to eat vegetables to make myself pretty for the whole episode, and then Chargeman Ken, and then his mom's like, "Shut up, she's got a point," and
Like, I think there's something wrong with these parents.
oh, yeah, I mean, I don't
It's not
put
good.
I don't put much thought. And then yeah, so it cuts back to them. She's doing the exercises and says, "Oh, you're looking a lot prettier." So they're like, "Stop teasing me, Ken."
And then she knocks over the radio, and the radio goes, "Oh, everyone's okay now.
Yeah,
Thanks.
pretty much. Yeah, thanks and bye.
Thanks." Yep. This this narrative device that we've created of knocking over a radio and having it tell you exactly what's happening is great.
Yeah, knocking over radio and it all tunes to like what's happening in the world.
Oh, oh my god, wild. Oh, episode 13, Showdown, the Undersea City.
Oh yeah, this one.
Mm-hmm.
This one starts off with the teacher getting kidnapped, and then
And she's walking home alone.
no, it's only until then you find out it's that she's just on a table, and the aliens are like, "Oh, sorry for being so violent to you, but you're now becoming a Juralian."
That's right. Sorry for being so violent to you. I don't know. She's just lying there. Like, I didn't see anything happen. Just like, I guess like this unimagined violence was too difficult to animate. So here we are.
I mean, yeah, and then she gets brainwashed to become a Juralian, and they have to take her. She has to take her class to the underwater sea city thing.
Yep.
Place.
Where the pirate captain people are really weird looking.
Yeah, and they're going to destroy it. So she goes down, and then the pirate captain person has his wolf. Yeah, like this whole face is squidged.
Yeah.
So it's been like an accident of some sort. Maybe depressurized. Got the bends and got depressurized improperly.
Fell asleep and fell into like a Hoover with a funnel, and just all over the face just went. Oh.
Yeah, Jesus.
It's not good.
Yeah, so he goes, "Oh, I'll give you a private tour." So all right, cool. So she goes away, and Ken's like suspicious of her. It's like, "Oh, she's not herself today."
Yep. I would know.
Yeah. Worryingly.
Yeah.
And then just basically just tell her, "Oh, these are the robots. They control the city to keep everything that." And then she goes, "Which one controls the oxygen?"
Oh, it's Robot 12.
Yeah, and then she.
And what do I say to get them to stop doing this? It's like, oh, say this. I like how free he is with that information.
Yeah, it's very.
It's like, oh, that's simple.
Yeah.
It's hey, Robot 12, stop doing your shit.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much she gives her a controller and she speaks into it. Stop the oxygen and then destroy all the other robots. And then Ken comes in and as his normal self and shoulder barges the robot and she's like, "Stop doing that."
So funny. Him just bouncing against the.
Yeah,
It's kind of like it's like one frame of animation of him just going.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't do jack.
It's just standing there, doesn't mind, and
So
then
good.
and then she orders the robot to kill him, and then he
Yes.
transforms into
Charging, go.
Yeah,
And then he wins
he somehow zaps her to.
into not being a Juralian anymore.
Yeah, but
He does do that.
She just changes and then she's like, on the ground. And I was like, Did I miss that one frame animation of them doing something? Because she just literally, it's like ends the transformation because it's like pretty much a magical girl transformation every
Da, da,
time,
da, 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 da. Yeah,
every
yeah.
time with the music.
Yep.
Oh, actually, no, stop doing the music.
And this, oh really?
Yeah, they have
Am I
like
just am I just doing the music in my head?
yeah,
No.
they do the music
That
and
can't be
yeah,
that can't be right.
and then they start playing it during the fight scenes, but
Oh my god.
not in the Chargeman, not in the changeover scenes.
Okay, I have a problem. Because as soon as he does charge and go, I hear da
Yeah.
da 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 da.
Yeah, no, the charging goal that it kicks in right after that bit. Yeah,
Okay, okay,
but
wow, thank God.
not the animation to change into because he goes charging go at the end of the transformation. I'm sure.
I thought he does that at the start.
No, he does his flip.
And then his helmet, he does the flip, but
Yeah.
then he does the hat. He throws up some gang signs, and then he says charge and go. Then the music starts, and then it pans out, and he's wearing a helmet, and that's the difference.
Uh, so that's probably the most interesting thing about the show is like, when did things start doing that? Like, what was the thing that started people doing transformations with gang signs?
I don't know. Do you think it was Ultraman?
Oh, maybe. Oh, was that Ultraman in the 60s? Was it?
Yeah, Ultraman was 66.
Yeah, maybe it came from there then.
Because it's what I remember. Like not like I watched the cartoon, not like the live action
Mhm.
Ultraman. So I can't speak to that. But certainly Ultraman, like the live action type TV series, was in the 60s.
Because it's kind of prevalent, like through all the weird ninja type shows like Power Rangers and
Yeah. All of the
uh,
Sentai stuff has it.
yeah, and the Battle Borgs and whatever we call
Yeah. Ultraman, the cartoon, the one that I would have watched, was 79 to 80.
them. Oh, so it's a bit after Chargeman Ken then.
Yeah, but I mean, it was obviously based on the TV series,
Yeah.
which was in the 60s, a good 8 years before Chargeman Ken. So it seems likely that that would be maybe something to do with that, unless going for even further back, maybe is Astro Boy pre that?
Yeah, but did he? No, he was just a robot boy. He didn't need to do gang signs.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of any other like very big influence like that that could have.
Did started dabbing in the 60s.
Charging, go, ba 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 ba. Uh, Astro Boy was 1963.
Yeah, it was
That's
pretty
interesting. I
early.
knew it was early. Because again, I used to watch like little bits of Astro Boy. So
Yeah, it's just a thought because he's doing all these things. It's like, why is that a thing? It must have came from some cultural thing. Anyway,
valid point. Anyway, yeah, moving on to episode 14, I guess.
no. Oh, we not finished 13.
Have we not? Have we not?
Well, we got to the charge changing, and he fights the robots in defeat, and then he goes to the teacher then and goes, right, you shouldn't be walking home alone anymore. Won't you walk me home, Ken? Because you
And he's
saved
like,
me. Ho ho.
I guess.
Yeah, with his weird baby face.
Adult make baby face.
I don't like baby face. Yeah. Now episode 14.
Okay. The Daibatsu that vanished into the night.
Oh yeah, shit, this is Ghostbusters too. It is.
This is Ghostbusters too.
It's Ghostbusters too, isn't it?
Oh, it totally is. Oh, I cannot believe that. You're right. You're 100. Yeah, this is basically an episode where it starts off and there's a Duralian with like a mix deck and big beams coming out of it, and it just keeps going.
Yeah.
And then it like attaches to a giant statue that looks vaguely aroused, and stands up and then just starts breaking things.
Yeah, it's It starts out and goes,
Oh,
and it's basically the statue of Buddha
yeah,
because it cuts to them and having the family dinner, and the news comes on and goes, "Oh, this statue's been wandering around, but nobody's really seen it. But we believe it's maybe destroyed these energy centers."
yeah.
And they're like, "All right, best to go investigate." So they jump out, and I'm going too. And the mother's like, "No, Karen, no, don't go with him."
But she goes anyway
Yeah,
because
uh, and then they're out, and then he's going like, "All right, there it is, time to attack it." It's like, and then she says, "No, you can't shoot it because it's Buddha. You can't attack Buddha."
you
And
can't
then
destroy it.
yeah, and then so then they get slapped down by the big statue,
They do.
and then they see
And everything spins around
yeah, they see the Chilean controlling it, so they go in
with
and
this.
attack it.
Yep.
Yeah, um, and then so
The
there's
statue goes back to normal.
finally they destroy it, and it goes back into statue form. But like, let's just talk about the statue picture that they used. Like, so it's kind of gritty and detailed
Uh huh.
when it's moving around, being animated, and being a big monster going. "Arrgh." Uh, but then when they
Yes.
changed it, it kind of goes into some weird like war color type faded looking thing. It's not like
Oh yeah.
it's not the same like uh uh statue. It's just kind of like a lighter. It was really dark gray,
That's
uh,
right.
and then this is like a kind of lighter blue kind of like washed out looking
It's
statue.
good. It's a good statue now.
Yeah, it's all light blue and stuff, sitting down peacefully in wherever it's got started. And that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Done.
Wow. Episode 15. The Art Gallery Mystery. Another school field trip.
This is also Ghostbusters 2.
This is also Ghostbusters 2.
I never thought about it until there. But yeah, this is not as prominent as
Is
Ghostbusters 2.
this is this where Ghostbusters 2 got all of their ideas? Is it just like I'm like if there's like a river of ooze underneath the city at any point, like the coincidences are too many.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Ghostbusters 2. This is Vigo.
Vigo.
Oh, is it Vigo?
Yeah, Vigo. Vigo the Carpathian.
Yeah. He he's so they're in an art gallery and they're basically school trip, and it's Karen and no, it's just what's his name this time it's been invited.
But Barakan.
Yeah, Barracan's there, and they're looking at this modern art. So what the hell is that? Oh, that's modern art. You just don't understand it. And you understand it? Of course I understand it. What type of field do you take me for? And then the teacher comes on and goes, "Oh, we're missing a couple of students. Can we
Right.
help find them?"
The idea right, this escalates so fast, right?
It's
Is
5
that oh we're
minutes.
missing a couple of students. Oh yeah, there's more actually missing here. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there's more missing here. In like 5 seconds flat, all of a sudden most of the class is gone.
yeah, that's classic. And then they all kind of look at this picture where there's a weird old man sitting in the field.
And there's an egg on the hill.
Yeah, and an egg on the hill. And they're like, huh? And then they kind of like, okay, that is kind of weird, but then start continue looking for the kids, and then the old man waves at one of the
A little
kids.
girl.
Yeah,
And then she's like, oh, and just walks towards the painting and kind of goes, "Boop."
mummy, all mummy like too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Actually, my son was like, why is she walking like that? And I'm like, she's the zombie, I guess. I don't know. Going, oh no, I'm being controlled.
Ah, stupid. Anyway, so she kind of walks in, and then He leads her up to the egg in the thing, and
These are things that you said that happened in the thing.
yeah, and then he winks at Chargeman Ken, and he's like, "Duralians."
Yeah.
There's a twinkle in the eye. Duralians. And then the teacher goes like, "Oh, I actually recognise where that is. That scene is."
That is a wild statement. It's a green hill with a path on it. I know
Yeah,
exactly where that is. Are you sure? I mean, yeah, granted, like, if you knew, oh yeah, I've seen that giant egg before, but the egg was a ship.
yeah, it wasn't there.
Oh,
uh,
yeah, the egg's a ship.
yeah. And then so then he changes into Chargeman Ken.
He flies there.
He flies. Oh shit! That's something we've got about the underwater sea. That one,
Oh,
because he gets the ship in that one too, and he
oh
flies
God.
inside the underwater sea base.
Oh, he does.
It's like, what the? How big is that? It was like in the control in the robot room too.
Ba, 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 ba,
And
ba.
he's just standing next to the ship. It's like, what?
He just interspaced his way into this underwater place. It's all good.
Jesus. Anyway, so let's go back to the painting. He kind of like changes to Charman Ken, and next thing you know, he's flying above the field.
Mm-hmm.
And then has very precise lasers in this one.
He does. He shoots them all through the window.
Yeah, he shoots all the Turians through this one broken window in this big ship.
Can I say my favorite part about this is that sequence is maybe a minute and a half long, so most of the episode. And then after he does that, it just cuts back to the art gallery, and I'm like, did you save them? Are they okay? And it's like I see some of them. I think maybe those are the kids that were captured. It's like, did you shoot down that plane and kill the pilot, which he surely did at a certain point.
Yeah, he killed them all in there.
He did, without any idea about what might happen to the people inside after you did so.
I mean, he not to mention he managed to shoot lasers and kill only Juralians in the ship.
He did. It was impeccable.
Even though
Impeccable
the
shooting.
kids were out the window going, help me, we're all caught.
We're all going to die.
Yeah.
It's your fault, Chargeman Ken.
Yeah, so he saves them.
He does. It's a miracle.
And the only way he knows, fire.
The only way he knows, murder.
Murder. Yeah.
Murder most foul.
Murder most charging.
Murder most charged. Oh my god. And that's the end of the episode.
Yeah.
In more ways than one. Because you've done it again and reached at the end of another episode of Who's That Anime, an anime podcast about anime. You can find us at our home, anchor.fm/Who's That Anime. If you'd like to support us, we don't make any money. There's no advertising on these episodes and never will be. But if you want to support us, of course, leaving a review is a cool way to do so. And if you've already left a review or can't leave a review, then telling a friend is another way to support us. We have a Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Who's That Anime, where we post all the episode releases and the occasional anime meme. We also have a YouTube account where Colin painstakingly puts together the video versions of these episodes. And we now have our RSS feed for the podcast on there too. So if you like to listen to the audio through YouTube, you absolutely can. And you can find that by going to youtube.com and searching for @Who's That Anime. Colin, I also occasionally like to play video games. Colin at twitch.tv/couchfuel and myself at twitch.tv/Hail Payman. And you can find archives of all of the streams and things we've done over the years from those channels at youtube.com by searching for @couchfuel or @Hail Payman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's it.
Oh boy. We did it, Colin.
We did. I would like to know, I think if you do watch Chargeman Ken for whatever fucking reason, if you watch 14 and 15 in reverse order, you'll sort of get Ghostbusters too.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not. There's going to be a bathtub that's going to come to life in this series at some point.
Wait, is it not Ghostbusters?
No, because it's the slime that does it.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Uh, we'll see. See what's happening.
Join us next week for more Chargeman Ken, City of the Ooze.
Yeah, City of the Ooze. Ah, you know it's already happened. Oh, we didn't mention the when he was in space in the first episode, like the episode 11, where it would show like only the cockpit area and then the rest was space on some of the animations. But then
Yes.
and then when that was like when he was facing one direction, when he turned around the other side, he saw the whole ship. I thought,
Perspective. Why does it
yeah,
exist?
yeah. Why? This show is just modern art. That's why it's not understandable.
The most modern of art.
But most modern of art from 50 years ago. Anyway, this has been Who's That Anime, your host Stephen Collin, and hope you enjoy not knowing much more about Chargeman Ken.
There's not
We'll,
much more to know, quite frankly.
yeah. We'll catch you same place, same how many time, same. Right.
Charge and go.
Charge and go.
Bye, folks.